You're watching KXAN Austin News at 6.
Charges dropped against a father accused of beating his own baby girl to death.
That's the news today from a Hill Country courtroom after a startling confession. The story began nearly 2.5 years ago when an infant in Blanco County died of severe injuries. Now the investigator fears no one may be punished for this crime. Only on KXAN Austin News, Erin Cargile is live with us with this story. Erin.
Well, Leslie and Robert, if this case would have been tried on one of the 3 different dates it had been set, this new evidence would have never come out. The next trial date was 11 days from now, but the baby's father is a free man after a dying man videotaped a shocking confession. Poinsettias surround Kayla Bible's headstone at the Johnson City Cemetery. The infant's death on May 27, 2008 came just 3 months after her birth. A plaque reads, "Only God knows why." According to her autopsy, Kayla had 2 skull fractures, 23 healing rib fractures, internal bleeding, and numerous bruises all over her 10-pound body, 16 in the stomach alone. The medical examiner said the baby died as a result of blunt force trauma. After a 3-month investigation, detectives pointed the finger at her father, 43-year-old Jerry Bible. He was indicted and arrested for his daughter's murder. Burnett County Sheriff W.T. Smith was the lead Blanco County investigator at the time.
Well, I'm confident, or I wouldn't have gotten a warrant for the man's arrest.
But Bible's attorney, Hector Uribe, believes they had the wrong family member.
At the time that Jerry was arrested and considered a suspect, there was very, very little evidence.
He claims Jerry's father, Robert Bible, who was caring for the baby during the day, did it. He died within the last month, but the defense attorney says his family got the evidence to prove it 2 days before he passed away. Robert's wife and daughter pulled out a cell phone video camera and started rolling.
The grandmother had asked the grandfather, "Did you hurt Kayla?" And he had said, "Yes, I kicked her too hard."
We are still pursuing getting documentation of this evidence, but we do have some already.
District Attorney Sam Oatman decided the new evidence needs to be considered by a grand jury and could change the outcome of the case.
We certainly wouldn't want the wrong person to be convicted of this type of crime. So it's my job to be sure that we are proceeding on a case that we can prove.
The original investigator is convinced a jury could decide right now whether the video shows the truth.
I mean, here it is, 2010. It's 2.5 years. So that, to me, it makes it questionable in and of itself.
The defense attorney says he is confident a grand jury will decide there is not enough evidence to re-indict Jerry Bible. The DA says they could present this new evidence as soon as next month. Live in the studio, Erin Cargile, KXAN Austin News.